Hi, Joel.
Hey, Andrew.
How are you doing today?
Pinchao.
Pinchao?
Un negro
What?
pinchado.
Negro
Are you a
pinchao.
negro pinchao?
Como dicen acá. I'm good. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I played basketball today.
I played the fool today,
You did.
as usual.
You texting all your exes?
Negro pinchado.
Just one.
You know, he's been the #1 clown for 9 years. So today it's episode 54, right? Or 55, 54, right?
We lose count when we drink. Doesn't matter.
54.
54. 54, 55.
I was
50s.
told.
50 something. Episode 50 something. We're here in episode
Something.
50 something. And we've got two beautiful people here sitting on the couch. They say that their best angle is their back.
Yeah.
And there's
you
no
know.
couch.
And we've got a beautiful little puppy, a gay dog
Yeah. he's gay.
Caligay.
named Kaliman. Kali mi banana. That's like a gay song too. Anyways, let's continue this. So today's gonna be a good one. It's one of the most. I think it's gonna be a very interesting one because Andrew and we don't know nothing about them, do we?
I don't know anything about this.
I don't know why I'm doing the intro right now. This is just a song. Let's make a song up. Let's say with the song. We're gonna get some
a
singing.
reggae song, you
A
know?
reggae, but you
Martin.
start the song.
Okay.
Martin, start the
I'll
song.
start, then
yeah,
you go.
Let's go. We try.
Okay. A reggae. Slower, you know?
Slow it down. Slow it
Slower.
down, Andrew.
I'm gonna start, then you go with this guitar. Kalimang, kalimi banana.
Daylight, come on, me want go home. Andrea, what are you saying
I
here?
have no
Andrea,
idea what
come
to
on,
do.
Andrea.
I won't
Yeah,
say
okay.
it.
Sing something on this.
No,
Some reggae.
Kaliman.
Oh, she's got one word. Kaliman? But it was very reggae. It sounded very reggae.
No.
Hey,
Kalimancho, kalimi banana. Oh, you go.
I don't know how to follow that. I don't even know how to continue that. So, Andrew, let's hear what you got.
That's it. That's the intro.
That's the intro. Welcome to episode 54, 55, 50 something. It's going to be a good one. I taught him everything he knows, and I'm about to teach them some shit.
Welcome to episode 54 of the Colombia podcast. My name is Andrew Messia.
I'm Joel Duncan.
You are.
Martín.
You are.
Andrea Villa.
Andrea Villa and Martin are here
Londoño.
on.
Martín Londoño.
Martin Londoño and Andrea Villa are here on the podcast. And it's going to be an interesting one because someone's on a wheelchair.
That makes it interesting to start, right?
Right away.
Praise
Well,
God.
And then
on
we-
a couch, on a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a different thing. We've never had
different
anybody on a
It's
wheelchair
different. And we never had a dog.
or a gay dog.
A gay dog on
Yeah.
the show.
On
Our
the
first
show,
gay
so-
dog.
So we may ask the dog some questions.
And
too.
our first Andrea.
Our first Andrea.
It's such a beautiful name.
Yeah.
Andrea.
Oh, how is it?
Andrea.
Okay, cool.
Andrea.
So,
Andrea.
yeah, and Andrea's very happy to be here.
So, Joel, what are you drinking today?
Well, I'm drinking some Paolucci from the brand La Posta from our friends over at, how do we say it again? I'm going to mess it up. Can you? Riviana.
Riviera.
Riviana.
La Riviana.
La Riviana.
Oh,
Juan,
you got it right.
thank you for the bottle. I still owe you money for this. And I'm drinking a Malbec because I can't handle too much beer or else I'll have to pee in my seat. What are you drinking?
me too. I'll pee my seat after this delicious American Pale Ale.
Ooh, American.
wow.
Wow.
I'm
American
drinking
beer.
New England IPA.
Paramonte.
Paramonte.
From
It's delicious.
Vamos
I
para
love it.
Monte.
This is
Coffee
also
bean.
Paramount.
Coffee
I'm
bean.
drinking my favorite. It's a little lighter. It's not an IPA. I do love IPAs, but I'm drinking Amaranta.
And
from
these are
Colombia.
Colombian beers.
Colombian
Colombian beers.
artesanal microbrew beers. They're so good.
Yeah.
Right? They're better than the regular beers
Yep.
that we get.
Yeah,
right?
they-
But
Better.
much.
It's hard to drink a Pilsen after you drink that, isn't it?
Yeah, I still drink a Pilsen.
So Andrea had a few beers before she came on the show. What type of beers did you have?
I have no idea. Dark ones. I have no.
Dark. They were in a glass. Or
They
within
were
a bottle?
no on a bottle.
Okay, you
in a
didn't
bottle.
worry to look at the name. You just drank it.
Yeah.
That's the
I
type of guests we love on this show. You just have 4 beers. You don't even know what type. You just know that they were dark. That's great.
Yeah. So today is a really awesome podcast because they both are business owners. Martin owns a wheelchair company. And from what I know, Andrea owns a lingerie company as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
With him.
So
Yeah.
you both own both
Yeah,
companies together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I mean, just
You
that
you run.
underwear
Kind of.
company is
Both
our
of
company,
us?
but his company is the wheelchair one.
Okay, that's your
But
baby.
but the wheelchair company comes out of the lingerie store.
Yeah.
Really? So
Yeah.
okay.
We
Kind
gotta
of,
back
yeah.
up.
Okay, before we get to that,
Okay.
we want to get to know you a little bit better.
Of course.
Yeah.
So you guys speak English very well,
Yeah.
but you guys are both from here, from Medellin.
Yeah.
And can you introduce yourselves with your names?
You go first.
You go first.
Ladies first. Ladies
Ladies
first.
Okay, my name is Andrea. I was born here in Medellin. I am 28 years old.
Oof.
Yeah.
Pensionada.
Pensionada.
Almost. Yeah.
I'm
Uh-huh.
retired.
Yeah, you're retired.
Yeah. And I don't know what else to say.
That's a good
Oh, we're gonna
intro.
ask you some good stuff.
What about Martin?
I am 31 years
I'm his
old.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Keep
Dang.
going.
I'm
Keep
31
going.
years old. I have 3 careers, but none of them finished.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's good.
Then I started a lingerie brand, not company, but brand. And after a couple of years, I decided to make it a company,
Okay.
not a brand.
Okay.
And then I had a lingerie workshop. Then she came along. I started with my mother, and afterwards,
You started a lingerie company with your mother?
yeah.
Wait, what?
All right, that's
So-
concerning. We
Well,
gotta understand how.
My mother and my father had a lingerie
Oh,
brand
there we go.
Oh,
Please
okay.
make the story proper.
that came broke
Yeah.
because of Venezuela problems,
Uh-huh, the
like
factories.
12 years ago.
Yep.
About, and then they were like a bit broke, but with many contacts and many things in the way.
Yep.
And I decided, after being injured in a car accident and using a wheelchair and not wanting to keep up with
Studies.
university because of my depression, I like it didn't seem to I didn't seem to be depressed, but I got in a big depression. And when I got to class, I think on suicide. So
Really?
I said, no, what the fuck am I thinking? So I said to myself, I won't care what people say about me.
Okay.
If I study, don't study. If I smoke, don't smoke. If I drink, if I do anything I do, I give a shit.
Okay.
But I want to be happy. So every decision I take from today on, it's gonna be based on how I feel. Because suicide is not gonna be
An option.
my partner,
Yep.
not an option. Yeah. So then after being like smoking weed for a long time and not doing anything else,
Yeah.
like I say to myself, like, what the fuck am I doing? What's my life gonna be about? So there was my mother and my father with a broke company and all the things I said before. And I said, I want to work with you. I want to start a Kukos company. I want to sell
Like
G-strings
panties.
with you.
G-strings, nice.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
an
we sell
interesting
This is-
conversation
this sounds
to
like-
have with your parents.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is very amazing story, and I don't want to. I wanted to get to the story later, but I
Yeah.
think you already brought it up, so
Oh, yeah.
I really want to understand. So, what year did you have the car accident?
2008.
So in 2008, you had a car accident.
Yeah.
Can you describe the car accident?
Yeah, I was doing, I don't know, 100, 120 kilometers per hour.
Wow.
And I hit like
The median.
no, a wall, but not a wall. Like,
The side of the road, the middle thing?
no. I went out of the road and hit like a mountain, you know?
Wow.
Like a grass mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a hill.
On-
like
yeah,
a hill.
like a hill,
Uh-huh.
but a steep hill, like a wall. Over.
Where is this?
Coming from the airport?
Oh, down
here.
Las Palmas.
No, not down, but like por la Posada, where the peaje
Uh-huh.
is
Yep,
toll.
yep, yep, yep.
Where
I
the
know what
toll
that is.
is
Exactly. Yeah.
right now.
So before
Yeah,
you get
it's
to
right
Las
now.
Palmas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
It's nearby
And I
there.
was
I know
alone in the car, luckily, because nobody
Yes.
would have survived that accident. I don't know why am I
Alive.
talking today. Yes.
Well, we may get to that.
We may get to that.
Yeah, I think we-
That's
I
why I
think-
said that's your life up there written on
Yeah,
those words.
so you were going 100 and what kilometers?
20.
120 kilometers. You
Yeah.
hit the side.
I had no brakes on. There were no scratches on the tires. on the road.
Seatbelt.
So it was
No
just,
seat belt.
Were you drunk?
I wasn't drunk, but I had a couple of beers like
Okay.
today.
Perfect
Okay.
now.
But
But you weren't impaired.
I wasn't the type of guy who would ride a drunk car.
Okay.
I will go so fucking slow onto
Right.
my farm or to somebody else.
Right. So
Or
it was
I
an
will-
accident.
Yeah.
Wow.
But because I was going too fucking fast
So fast, you hit the wall.
and flew out of the car like if I were in
Through
a
the front window,
on the side window. I had window open, no seatbelt.
and you flew out the side window.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's fucked up.
like yeah, I hit. I don't know if found something outside or inside the car or going outside the car,
Yeah.
and I had a coma. I came in coma to the hospital. I blew up this lung, the right
Wow.
lung.
Like punctured the
Punctured,
lung.
yeah.
I
blew up the lung.
blew, like boom,
Collapsed. Oh,
Yeah.
collapsed.
Wow.
The right lung.
Holy shit.
And I broke 4 vertebrates.
Jesus.
T4, 5, 6, and 7. So I was more dead than alive, and there was a couple who stopped by, and the girl knew like paramedic stuffs, and she got a sweater and get the sweater in
Pull
my
out
mouth.
the
and put
blood of
the
his.
blood, but the
Out of his
blood
lungs.
That was in your lungs.
Yeah.
no, in my mouth that
Okay.
didn't let me breathe.
Yeah.
That when the blood get oxidated, like in the air,
It's tough.
it becomes a
Like clumpy.
dry.
Dry. Yeah.
clumpy.
Coagulated.
Yeah,
Wow.
coagulated.
Uh-huh.
That's the word.
I'm a doctor.
And she got all that stuff
come
out of my mouth
Wow.
so that I could breathe.
So that she helped.
She helped me.
So she saved your life.
Saved your
Basically,
life.
She
Yeah.
saved your life.
And she wanted to study medicine, but she didn't pass. And because of that, she studied paramedic, like
Yeah. Being a paramedic.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
for 6 months, and then she didn't study medicine. And those 6 months, she did it to save my life, but because she didn't kept on with medicine. So,
Right.
you know,
She
Amazing.
learned enough. She
you
learned
make
enough.
you make things in life because it's gonna connect further.
Somehow.
Because
yeah.
and believe
Wow.
that everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so in
Believe.
2008, you had this horrific accident, and then you were obviously paralyzed and have to use a wheelchair.
But the amazing thing is that when I was 12 years old, I had a motorcycle accident. I was not driving, I was in the middle. My friend Andres was in the front, and my friend Felipe was in the back. And we were driving from my farm to a near store 1 kilometer away. Muddy roads, horseback riding, all the ways, like all the roads around, drinking and drunk.
At 12?
Yeah, no, at 8 p.m.
No, but how old
Seven.
were you?
12.
But
You were
he
drinking?
was-
12
he-
years old.
No.
Not him, the other
they
people.
Were, yeah, they were people. The other
And
people.
we were
The other
the people on
Yeah.
horseback
Yeah, we're
ride.
drinking, okay.
But we were
Cabalgata style,
Yeah.
yeah.
And we were going to the store to buy marshmallows to make Rice Krispies.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 cubes from the farm we started our way, we found on a curve, on a steep curve, with a caballo, with a dislocated horse. A horse
Wow.
with no mouth.
Wow.
Like tra, tra, tra. And the drunk guy was falling apart from the horse, so he was not hanging on the strings or nothing. And we encountered ourselves like
With them.
yeah.
Head on.
And my friend like fucked
Broke
C,
his
C4,
neck.
C5.
Broke
He
his
broke
neck.
his neck. But I got
On
I
a
got-
motorbike.
I got
Yeah.
like a semi coma. I
Yeah.
don't remember anything, but I still got a cell phone. Called my farm and said, "Hey, we had an accident. Come for us. We are in this place." And I luckily said a different place because
Wow.
of my
Yeah,
dizziness.
yeah.
And luckily, minutes afterwards, there was a paramedic who attended us
Was
and
safe.
took Andres that had a cervical
Injury.
injury, and like he picked him up the proper way, and Andres after 5 or 6 months was already moving his legs.
Wow.
And in 1 year he was walking again.
Wow.
With some crutches. He still uses crutches, but like he lives a independent life, and he studied in Boston for 5 years alone. You know?
Wow.
And
Wow.
after 6 years, I had my accident.
So you were 18 years old. Your accident, you were 18.
Yeah, I was 18.
I'm keeping the mathematics.
Right. So
Calculate.
you were 18, 2008. You had that terrible accident.
Mm-hmm.
After the accident, obviously, you fell into a depression.
I wouldn't say after the accident. I will say after trying to keep up with life and finding so much obstacles.
And what kind of obstacles?
Architecture. The thing that just happened, or just happened, no, 2 days ago happened to you. You were interviewing me on a wheelchair, and we are in a fourth level.
Fourth floor.
Fourth
Uh-huh.
floor, and like you didn't notice there was no elevator.
Nope, I didn't know.
So it's not. That's why I said the problem comes from education, not from people,
Right.
or not from society, because we learn to multiply, divide. We learn about sexual infections, and we learn about science, and about Spanish, and blah 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 blah. But we don't learn about inclusion,
Yeah.
about diversity, about
We do learn, but we don't know necessarily what the meaning of
we
inclusion.
do learn, but they don't teach it.
Yeah. No,
As-
but everybody's definition of inclusion is different.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
a black.
yeah.
I'm a black
Sure.
man, so I think of inclusion as including a black man.
Yeah.
But I don't have
Sure.
the. I'm so focused on myself that I don't focus on.
But
you know.
that's because you think from yourself.
So your
Yeah.
own perspective.
But
Yep.
there's no there's no materia. How do you say materia?
Subject.
Class.
There's
class,
subject. There's no
or-
subject about inclusion, diversity that gets into your brain when you're a little
When you're a little
kid.
kid,
Like
yeah.
diversity is normal. There are black, there are Chinese, there
There
are
are gay
fat,
people,
there are
there-
little, there are tall, there are on wheelchairs, there are I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
That. So,
LGTB, I don't know,
Right.
like many fucking things that can be included in social inclusion class that can make our lives easier
Yeah.
for us, not
Yeah.
for others. Because when you're homophobic, you're the one that suffers, not the fucking gays on the
Yeah. They don't.
on the store kissing each other.
yeah,
And
they don't care.
No,
if you're
they don't care,
homophobic.
yeah.
the one who cares is,
It's you suffering.
oh, look,
The
the
one that
gays.
is-
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, that's ugly. You know,
Yeah.
nobody
They don't
teach me. It was normal.
Right.
So
Yeah.
So that's what made you depressed, was going through those obstacles.
yeah, mainly, but mostly, I had to quit what I loved:
Which is.
motorcycles, bicycles, playing polo. Many things.
You laughed.
You-
What is that? What is that? You laughed. There's something you
Sex.
thought
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
Sex.
yeah.
Sex,
Yeah.
sex.
Say it.
Fucking girls, you
Yeah,
know, fucking,
yeah.
fucking her, fucking you,
Yeah.
like, you know.
Yeah. No. I
It's
get.
like,
I understand what you're saying.
I don't know.
Let me
you're
say,
some-
wait. You don't. Hey, listen. When I contacted you guys, and I said, "Hey, you know," Laura was like, "Hey, you should connect with these guys."
Okay.
I started to think about perspective. And I started to think about your perspective because what was I watching the other night? I watched a movie or a series. Oh, there's a show, a Spanish movie right now on Netflix
It's like
called
yeah. There's a guy.
yeah, there's
like this crazy guy.
the crazy guy,
Yeah.
the crazy guy,
That's
good-looking
horrible.
guy.
He just
You saw it?
turned one night that on, and I was like,
Yeah.
turn it off. It's
It-
crazy.
It's but
and
it's
that's
but it's great.
sick.
But it's great
Yeah, it's-
because the guy is a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
You know, he's trying to get at this time his girlfriend to be
Yeah.
pregnant. He can't get pregnant
Yeah.
because he does a test and he finds out he has a problem. But he's a paramedic.
Yeah.
He's a paramedic and he gets in an accident.
Yeah.
And his girlfriend's beautiful
El loco.
and he's loving and he goes crazy and he can't have sex.
Yeah.
And people are feeling sorry for him. And he moves from this good-looking, Spanish guy that's a paramedic to just people just looking at him like, oh, like that.
Poor guy.
I like poor guy. And then honestly, when I talked to you guys, I thought, my God, there's so many things that, I think your life is tough because of this, because you get sick. And then you think, like, I literally, because of you, sat and thought, wow, how fucking insane. For me right now, and I'm a cuarentón. I just turned 40 years old.
Oh, you don't seem like it.
Just these. I put this is fake. Thank you. Thank you for being so kind.
Rayitos.
Right, you do. But seriously, I began to think like how crazy that adjustment. Like in the questions I sent you guys, if you're born blind, you don't know colors,
Yeah.
you don't know anything else.
Yeah.
You like
No, I wanna tell you
But if
something
you
about
get
blind
blind,
people.
that
Yeah.
would be a
Of
different
course.
story.
I was going like to the workshop. I do like math structures, and I saw a couple of blind people, girl and man. They were a couple,
yeah,
and they were with
the canes,
Yeah.
yeah,
with one cane, one like touching the street.
and one behind the other. like
Okay,
this.
and they got like I saw them and fuck, I gotta film this. I gotta see them.
Gotta record
Yeah,
this.
it's like so curious. It's
Yeah.
a big curiosity for me. There are two blind people, a couple in the street. I wanna see what the fuck. I went. I like aproveché que no me veían. Yo los filmé. I filmed it because they
record
couldn't
them.
see them. I record them. And I went on the mat after them. And they got to the red light, a walking red light, and they
Press that button.
pressed the
Yeah.
button. Waited for the beep to be the moment to cross. They crossed, and when they were on the middle of both roads, a motorcycle went by, like
Yeah.
doing a disruptive
Yeah. Yeah.
U-turn. Caliman.
I was like, oh, they hit the
Yeah,
he hit the
he hit the
No, Caliman
Caliman was
was
biting
beating the
Caliman's the
Caliman
dog,
is the
by the way. You
dog,
can't
by
see
the
this.
way.
Caliman's down here. Felipe, zoom
Beating
in on
them,
Caliman a little bit. It's
beating the
people
rock.
need to see
Yeah.
Caliman a little bit, yeah.
So the bike turning in the U, but the bike guy said like to people, I can make the U-turn, but they were blind and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
didn't know.
Yeah.
And the blind people were
Yeah.
what the fuck's happening here?
Yeah.
It's like the red light is
They noticed.
yeah.
Yeah.
They, like for them, they were like free to go.
Yeah.
But there was a motorcycle coming, so they were so scared, and they a bike, okay, and they kept, and they cut path on the streets and didn't go
The way that they used
the
to.
way that
they
the,
supposed to
the
go?
walking people have to go
Yeah.
to be quicker.
That's interesting. Yeah.
O sea, cortaron camino.
Right.
Cortaron camino.
Yeah.
Sorry. Entonces, a mí me pareció. It was amazing for me. Like I said, like how it's possible for these people that haven't seen any time the road
Yeah.
to know how to go and to improve
caught.
improve their path. So afterwards, after they did all that, like about 50, 100 meters walking alone, I intercepted. Like I went like 50 meters alone,
Yeah.
and then I came here. Like they wouldn't feel like I was coming up to them.
Yeah.
So, hey, how are you? And they will hear me from the front and from the back. So, hey, how are you? I want to speak with you. I've been filming you, recording you for a while, and I'm impressed. And they said like, oh, no, we're blind and we're going to our house, and what about you? I'm on a wheelchair. I have a motorized wheelchair, but it's electric, and it works this way and that way, blah blah blah. And they started touching me and touching, like with all the respect, like,
Yeah.
hey, we wanna understand what you're talking about. And they started touching where you grab
The handles.
the mat,
Yeah.
the handles,
Wow.
my feet, the chair, the wheels, understanding all the stuff. And they said like, oh, you're a master. How can you do this? Oh, we are impressed.
Wow.
Oh, no.
So they were
no.
impressed with you.
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
were
they're
impressed with them.
And I said, no.
Yeah. You're filming them, impressed with them.
Yeah, well, what you are doing is like, I couldn't do it.
It's
Like,
much
anyway,
impressive
thing.
anyway,
That's
anyway.
amazing.
So that day, I understand it. That when something is missing to you, you'll find a way.
Yeah.
It's I had a letter written and signed by 3 or 4 people. I said after Andres became quadriplegic, I said if I become quadriplegic or I become dumb because I
an
hit my
injury.
head or something,
Right.
disconnect me. I don't want to live. And 3 or 4 years afterwards, I had a paraplegic situation.
Right.
Nor quadra, nor dumb,
Perfect.
and neither my mother, father, or no one would have disconnected me if
Yeah.
I would have had one. But that's
You
energy.
thought about it.
That's energy.
Yeah.
If you're afraid of falling down the stairs, you will.
Yeah.
But if you're sure you're gonna go safe to this downstairs,
You'll be safe.
you'll leave.
And if you fall down, it's not going to be as bad
Yeah.
as if you're anticipating a disaster.
Yeah. If you're afraid, you attract.
Right.
If you're
Confident.
confident, you attract.
Yeah, that's the law of attraction. After your car accident that made you a paraplegic and put you on a wheelchair, you fell into a depression and you even thought about suicide.
Yeah, but nobody knows about it.
No.
Yeah, but
don't
you just-
tell anybody.
Well, we're live.
All 2 people that listen to our podcast know. My mother and Andrew's mother know about the suicide.
No, but I thought that
Yeah.
everybody goes,
Yes,
I
it
think, through times in their life, and me
Everybody.
included. That
I
Yeah.
think there's nobody in the whole world that hasn't think about holding a gun in their hands
Maybe
I
not.
know.
and blowing their
Never.
mind,
I've
or
never-
Yeah, never.
or jumping out
Nope,
of fucking.
never.
No.
Nope.
Never.
Never.
Nope, never.
No.
On my entire family.
I know,
Yeah.
I know,
Never thought,
I know,
ever.
I know. Many,
My time
many
might
of
come.
my friends,
Yeah.
they've told me like,
Yeah.
even people who we don't think about.
Yeah.
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 Even the bulliest guy.
Yeah.
Even he think.
Yeah.
I think the bulliest ones are the one that most
Probably.
think about suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew was
Because life's so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Life's so fucking hard.
I never
when
thought about
when you look at that way, when you want to that life be the way you want it to be, you gotta mess up
That's true.
You gotta get vision, you gotta get some goals, but sometimes goals change their direction.
That
Yeah.
is true.
Like
That is
they
true.
completely change around.
I
Se
know.
le voltea la arepa, como dicen por acá.
Yeah.
That's a
Y
little.
si se le voltea la arepa, ¿qué? ¿Se la va a comer quemada?
No, poner mantequilla.
Mantequilla, quesito. O la raspa.
Sí.
La raspa para quitarle el quemado.
Yeah.
Que le
But,
quede
but in
tostado.
English, they say that's easier. So what he's saying for the English folks listening is that what do you do if you burn the arepa? Like, what do you do if you burn toast on one side? Well, you gotta flip it over. You put some butter, you put some jam, or you scrape it off, and you eat the fucking piece of bread.
The-
But that's so easy to say, especially
Hard to
no
do.
when it happens
Yeah.
the first time. When it first happens.
But it's hard to see your arepa burn.
Of-
Well, you're
of course.
fucking
Yeah,
angry,
you
man.
get angry,
Oh,
you
puta,
get
mi
angry.
arepa, hijo de puta.
Yeah.
And if it's the last one?
Yeah,
'Cause you
the
only
last
have-
one.
Because if you only have one life,
One arepa left.
one life,
You
That's
make
fucked
it.
up,
You
yeah.
make it work.
you make it worth.
Yeah, life isn't a arepa. It's the last arepa in the packet.
Mermelada,
Yeah.
mantequilla, butter, jelly, peanut butter. I don't know what the fuck, but this
Just
gonna
don't throw
taste
it away.
The best way.
Okay.
You know,
well,
maybe
yeah.
you don't like honey,
Uh-huh.
but you pour honey on it.
Right. Just
and
to make it
it'll
different.
just make it delicious for you.
So that-
nobody likes arepa with honey, but
No.
you do.
No.
So you gotta
You do
make
it.
it all the honey you want on it.
Right.
I'm fucking eat it.
Yeah.
I need it.
Because
It's the way you do
it's
it.
the only thing to eat in life.
I
You know?
agree. I
Then if you don't eat the only arepa you have,
You die.
yes.
You'd starve.
Yeah. Or if you don't starve, like it's like a comparison, but if you don't starve to death, you'll overthink to death. And that's worse.
That's my problem.
Yeah.
We talk about this is not a psychology thing, or we talk about my problem. But hey, one sec. So I did a little quick research, and we're gonna segue into this because we need to learn about you also. Is that I did stuff I didn't know. 1% of this world, 65 million people, I think it's 1%, need a wheelchair. 1% of the world needs a wheelchair, but in most developing nations like Colombia, Nicaragua, Latin America, some parts in Africa, Asia, they're not available. But 1% of the world
That's it.
needs one. And 1% sounds small, but it's a very big
Yeah.
number. It's 1 in every
Yeah.
100 people. And Felipe did a little bit of research, and we're gonna come back. We're gonna come to this a little later because we're gonna come back to some other stuff. Is that Felipe sort of he Googled how many people in Colombia are in a wheelchair, and literally it said the government of Colombia does not even know that answer. They don't know the answer.
They don't know
have
the answer.
no
But-
They
answer.
don't make an effort to know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the truth. But from math we have
Statistics, a little bit of numbers.
yeah. Try to get up with a real number, and we're talking about 500,000 people with mobility disability
In where?
in Colombia.
500,000. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all.
But not disability.
Need a wheelchair.
No, mobility disability.
Mobility means legs, use of your legs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
500,000.
heads and hands also.
And we have like what? There's how many?
45 million?
45 million.
Yeah.
So it's about
45
1%
We're
also.
talking about
More or less, a little
We're
over.
talking about 5 million being with a
500,000.
no 5 million having a like whatever it is where their
Disabled.
disability.
Well, apparently in
Yeah.
the United States, it's 2.6 million people that are in a wheelchair. 2.6 million. If you're saying there's 5, there's more people here that
yeah,
need.
yeah. No. I'm saying
Disability.
5 with disability.
With a disability. Okay.
Could be
500
blind.
could be anything.
could be-
500,000 with mobility disability
Mobility.
on
I
a
got
They
you.
wheelchair.
would need
I got
a
you.
You know,
I got you.
There's
got
like it's like a 10%.
Yeah, got you.
We wanna like attend and
Okay.
make their life worth.
500,000 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
that's
500,000 people. That's the word.
that's a lot of people that need
Yeah.
that type of help. And obviously, the government's not giving these people wheelchairs, are they?
Yeah. Yes, they are.
They are. I saw an article.
Wheelchairs, but
Yeah.
a wheelchair is not enough.
It's not enough. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
With a mat, you'll be changing.
What is a
your-
mat?
I'm gonna tell you, but you'll be changing your life
Yeah.
from going around 30 to 40 meters a day to going 30 to 40 kilometers a day.
Wow.
So
That's a
that-
big change for someone. Yeah, that's a huge change.
That's a huge,
Yeah.
huge change.
Yeah.
And you can make those 30, 40 kilometers on your area, or you can leave the whole city.
Okay.
Un besito, precioso, un besito.
They kissed on camera. That's called
Yeah.
porn. That's softcore porn. All right.
Okay.
Wait,
So, huh?
I
watched.
missed the whole porn.
I didn't turn away.
Concentrating
I
on my
watched.
beer.
After 4 or 6
Okay,
years.
so Andrea, can you please tell us about
are you?
yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you Paisa?
Yeah.
Tell us a little
I
bit
am
about
from
your
here.
background.
I am from here. I'm Paisa. Okay. I started working with Martin after 2 years of a relationship.
When was this? When did you guys?
very
meet?
good.
Well, we
Sorry.
met like a long time ago. I met him when he was walking.
You met him when he was
Yeah,
walking.
but I
Okay.
didn't like him.
When
and
he was
we
walking,
But I
weren't-
didn't like.
You didn't like him when he was walking.
No,
we didn't
we
met
weren't.
each other. We
Yeah.
knew.
You knew each
Oh,
other.
you
Yeah,
knew each
Okay.
other.
we had like people in common.
Yeah.
So, Medellin is really small.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
we know each
It's a little
other.
diaper.
Like, yeah. So my friends were like friends of his friends. And I kind of knew him. And it was like my thought of him was like he's really, I don't know how to say it in English.
I know the
Annoying.
word.
Picado,
Asshole?
like
Yeah.
he's an asshole. Yeah.
I knew you were gonna
He's
say
an
that.
asshole. Yeah.
Oh,
You
what
were
a
an asshole?
fucking dickhead.
Yeah, he was an asshole.
Wow.
Maybe.
Okay,
I
okay.
was no asshole.
Well, I
Okay,
don't
this
know.
is your story.
Yeah,
Go
you
ahead. Go
can.
ahead.
You can.
He said he was
you get to defend.
shy.
I was
was
so
shy.
shy. So,
Yeah,
so
I don't
was a
know.
shy
I don't know about it.
Well, I am a
I
shy
just
person.
remember one time we were with my friends. We were a bit little, like I don't know. We were like 14. He was 16 or something like that, or 17.
Yeah.
And he went by and didn't say hi. So
Because I was shy.
I don't know, but I was
was
like
not drunk.
he's an asshole. He's an asshole. And then I knew he had this accident, and actually with my friends, I went to his house, and they went to visit him after his accident, and I didn't want to get out of the car. I was like, I don't really know him.
You don't know that asshole. You don't want to know.
Yeah,
that
I don't.
asshole's asshole.
Yeah, why?
Shy guy.
That would be like really weird,
Yeah.
going and saying, "Oh, what happened to you?"
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Why?
I will wait for you guys
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
And actually, I think my boyfriend, my
Ex-boyfriend.
ex-boyfriend
Yeah.
was there,
I
and
mean,
he said,
I'm in danger.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
and after a while, I got to know him,
Yeah.
and I knew he was like a really good guy, and I liked him,
Yeah.
and we started hanging out, and I don't know. I actually wanted to go away from that relationship. I went to US to live like 1 year
What relationship? The relationship you're
With the
in?
ex-
with
Boyfriend.
him
No, with
because
the
I got
ex-boyfriend.
She went
really infatuated. How do you
Oh.
say? Like
You're
it was,
infatuated, yeah.
it
Obsessed?
was. I was sick, like
Obsessed with Martin?
maybe
While he's in a wheelchair.
a little bit.
While you were in a
While he was in a
wheelchair.
wheelchair, yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing, by the way.
Yeah, it was like I was so
I was so gangster in that.
I don't
That's
know.
Gangster is a mother-
I have no idea
so
what
gangster.
it
Oh, no.
was.
Yeah.
I have no idea what was it, but I was like
Why? No, but
No,
why?
you
Why
gotta
were you
know.
why were you infatuated?
I
with
think
the
my
guy?
soul was looking for that.
My
I don't know.
soulmate.
I have no idea.
But what? You know, you have. An
You
idea.
have
what
idea.
Was it? What was it?
You had an idea this week.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah, yeah.
let's-
Let's talk about that idea. Don't make me call you Andrea. What was that idea? What was the idea you had?
I don't know. I think
You don't
I
wanna
have
put it on camera?
Something to learn. My soul have something to learn about him. About his
handicap and
relationship.
poor people. She needs to love a non-walking poor guy. And I'm that one.
Well, that's fucking fortunate
Yeah.
for you.
Fortunate.
Fortunate for
She's
you.
loving me.
Your soul needed a man
Diga
in
la
a
verdad.
wheelchair.
Yeah,
Diga.
I don't know saying.
But no, but you know it. Say it.
No,
Say it. What-
actually, I don't know what was it. I just liked him so much.
Okay. That you needed to leave.
I needed to leave because I
Because
was
you liked him so-
really confused with my ex-boyfriend and him, and I was so confused. I was young. I was like, I can't get involved in this, so I'm just going away.
There's a new
And I went
relationship
away.
going on, you know?
And I went
Yeah,
away.
It's kissing the
Me and the
dog.
gay dog. I love dogs.
Andrew loves gay dogs.
I love dogs.
Okay.
So
Andrew-
so you guys struck up a relationship. You became infatuated with him.
Yeah.
You went to the United States.
How
for a
old
year.
were you?
I
When you
am
moved?
23 years old.
23.
23. Okay, that's my age.
22
I like
years
23
old.
year olds.
I don't know.
Um,
Then I came back, and I was running away from him like
When did you come back? How long after? How long did you go to the United
For a
States?
year.
1 year.
For a year.
Yeah,
So
I came
22,
back
24,
on
okay.
Okay.
2016.
Okay.
And I don't know, every time I went out, he was there. Every time I went, I took
Sorry, every time you went out, a guy in a wheelchair was there?
this guy.
How did he? There's more.
She was going
I don't know.
after me, you know?
But wait,
Of course
but
I
how
wasn't.
were you there? How did
I
you
wasn't.
You were
How are
okay.
you everywhere?
I
You
wasn't.
can't get you can't
No,
get.
but that's like
from
law.
one person-
But didn't
She
you
was
just
after me.
Martin?
Oh, she was at. That
no,
makes
but
sense.
Martin just said that.
He
The
was a
thing that
gangster
you
back
no, the
then.
He
thing
was-
that you don't want, you
He
attract.
was really
Like, she's trying to
he
esquivar
really liked
him,
to get out,
and she
to
finds
go
him in
out.
every
But wait a
corner.
second.
Yeah,
how
yeah,
do you?
correct.
How do you say, Andrew? I'm just put it there. Put this question out there. She just said, and I believe you on. I'm gonna take your side on this one. She's like, everywhere I went, Martin was there. The motherfucker's in
She
a wheelchair.
only-
I don't
There's
know, but
very
he was
few places
there.
he can go in Medellin.
No,
he
he
can't
was
go.
there.
Where can you go?
I went to all the places there were stairs.
How did you get up the stairs? Like, how is she? Where are you
I'm
going?
gonna fucking
He
show
was
you.
like
I will
here,
say-
like
Yeah,
here, the
but
same way.
You'll be the bouncer.
You were gangster in
You're
this
gonna,
shit.
Yeah.
be, you're gonna be the
Oh.
bouncer, and I say the bouncer.
Take me, yeah, take me
my
out.
ass.
Yeah.
And there were gonna be like 2 or 3 bouncers, like
It was
carry
like
me up.
it was
You
the
were a
way.
gangster in this time.
And I didn't pay in Salon Amador to go.
To dance house
Yeah,
music.
Yeah, Salon Amador. you
30
know that.
on 36
Was
in
it
front of
the
Tiger
tremenda?
Hospital.
And then Andrea would be going to
And
there.
Andrea was all the
and
time
she's
in
like,
Salon
this
Amador.
motherfucker.
We only party at Salon Amador
Uh-huh.
on that time.
Yeah.
And she was always in Salon Amador.
Yeah.
So you
But
guys.
Dancing all
Okay,
fast.
so
Yeah.
wait, this is Andrea's story, by the way.
Yeah, why did you
Okay,
hijack
okay,
Andrea's
okay.
story? Let
So
Andrea
Andrea-
do it.
okay.
Shoot.
So you
Like
were trying.
this, he was here. You know, he was everywhere.
He shows up
Like
everywhere.
here, yeah, he
Stalker,
shows up.
yeah, cool.
Okay.
Just like that movie on Netflix.
Okay, but I remember that he was saying that you were the provider for the of the lingerie.
No, I was
Sales.
after that.
After
like
that, okay.
after we met again,
She's
we
thinking
involved in this relationship again, and it got serious.
Yeah.
And he was really a player. He was a player, and that's why I didn't want to get.
You were a player in a
Yeah.
fucking wheelchair?
Yeah,
It was.
I got my 2 fucking legs.
yeah,
I got my eyes. I got a lot of things. I think.
I know.
I'm not as pretty as you.
No.
My back's beautiful.
I think your rajitas make you beautiful, man.
I'm trying.
He does get a lot of
I-
compliments. He does get a lot of compliments.
Yeah, I got my nose on the side. I got one eye
Scar,
lower than
what?
one.
No, I think you've been in
I
a
have
wheelchair too
some-
long. Nobody notices that shit. They just
Okay,
notice the
again,
wheelchair.
this is Andrea's story.
Yeah, let
So,
Andrea
okay.
speak. Andrea,
Alright.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Speak, Andrea. Speak on it. Tell us
I
what
don't
happened.
remember what I was
Okay, you were saying that he was a player.
Yeah. he's a
Oh
player.
yeah. So that's why I was going away. I didn't want to get involved in that
That
situation.
was why you were coming
And then maybe I don't know.
in. Yeah, I guess.
And then I got in there and it got serious. He got like a really nice guy.
Oh, man,
And then I was like, okay, this is gonna be okay. And then I started working.
Yeah.
Because when I was in US, I was ending my school, my university.
Yeah.
Then I came back and I started my ¿cómo es que se dice? Práctica.
My internship.
Internship. And then I finished that and I started working. And I was working for 1 year for a shoe company. And he
so you
said,
did it
and
all the
there
things
I
that
was
I
selling a lot of his brand.
Yeah.
Because it was beautiful, people from my age,
But like a side
and it was a
seller,
good
you know?
price.
What's the
and
name of the brand?
La Rosa.
La Rosa.
Lingerie.
La Rosa Lingerie.
Lingerie.
Laundry.
Lingerie.
I have no idea how to pronounce that.
In English,
Yeah, how do you say lingerie?
lingerie.
Lingerie.
But it's not
But-
English word, it's French.
It's
word.
French word.
I know. When I say, when I try to say that, people is like laundry.
Laundry. Oh, you guys have a, you wash clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to sell some
I'm like,
lingerie.
okay, I
You
will.
need some soap
I'm
powder.
gonna
or some
stick to
pie?
lingerie.
Lingerie.
We know what lingerie means out here.
Okay. So
Yeah.
okay.
Lingerie, you can say lingerie.
So continue with the yeah.
Okay, so he was like, "Come and work with me. I will offer you more money than that company." I
A
wasn't.
little bit.
Give
I
you
wasn't
free rides.
earning a
Damn, he
lot
was a
because
player.
here they don't pay a lot, and if you're starting a job, it's like
What do you do with the lingerie company?
merchandising. I'm like the in front of the sales, and that's
In
it.
front of
And sometimes the
media,
product, like everything.
Okay.
social media.
Yeah.
Okay.
Social media, I manage that. Like I'm the community manager, the one that is posting pictures
And right now
and
she-
arranging
she-
the.
She is almost the designer, you know. Almost.
Well,
designing.
his mom helps
my
a lot
mom,
with the design
and-
with the
and her.
designs and actually he does
we
it
we
too.
used to go to like we studied for 6 months, like molderia.
Molding.
But,
Like casting mold.
Yeah.
No
Molds,
patterns.
like
Oh,
patterns.
patterns. Okay,
Patterns.
Patterns for the clothes
Okay.
Yeah.
because it's so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Well, that part of our company of our job is really hard. Like
Yeah.
get someone that makes them right and makes
So you
them
gotta know.
work.
Are you looking for people? Andrew.
Okay, yeah. We actually have boxers.
Tanguitas?
How do you?
Oh,
No,
he's
for
into
men.
tanguitas.
For
He's
men.
tanguitas.
For men.
No.
Okay.
You use tanguitas?
No.
Sorry. Oh, you.
No, you,
oh,
you use them, but
tanguitas.
give them away.
Yeah, no, no,
Yeah.
no. Only on special occasions. So
No, one of our big clients are men.
really?
Yeah, because they want to give a little surprise, not for her and for you.
Okay.
Because there's no other lingerie piece your woman will rather wear than the one you bought for her.
Damn, that's marketing 101 right there.
Wait,
There's
can I drop this fucking mic? Just drop
There's
it.
no lingerie
other- and
piece.
do it in that voice though.
Yeah,
the little,
that
like the Mark Anthony.
Yeah, Mark
Le-
Anthony,
le-
there's no lingerie.
La Rosa,
There's
no,
no
laundry.
lingerie.
The laundry. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
There is
La
no,
Rosa
there is,
Lingerie.
there is-
Cómprala.
there is no
Cómprala.
other piece of underwear that your woman would rather wear than the one that you gave her. But you got.
So fucking Italian.
So,
No. Yeah.
But you should do it. That's got to be the voice. You
That's
get
it.
onto the website. Listen to me, you motherfuckers. There is no other piece of underwear that your woman would rather wear. Blah blah blah.
yes.
I like that. I like that.
Okay, so you started working together. Can we jump into business questions?
Let's go some business questions.
Okay, so business questions. We're talking about Matt Movilidad, your wheelchair company.
That's not my business.
Yeah.
That's a social solution. You know,
Yeah.
it's like giving the opportunities to handicapped people they think they had lost, but they didn't. You know.
Right. So Matt is a wheelchair. Can you describe it for us?
Mat is like a pulling device that you attach to your wheelchair and it really pulls you around the city.
Okay. How did you come up with the concept to build this motor, electric motor to pull around?
So, internet is huge.
Uh-huh.
So the time I was handicapped, I scrolled all over the internet looking for ways of mobility of
How to change your
how
situation.
to, yeah.
Yeah.
And I love some of them, but I just love them. Because here you can't buy them or use them or nothing. There's no one that makes them. And I told myself, like, the place where I work at, there are like parquímetros where you park and you gotta pay like almost a toll because there's 5,000 pesos an hour, and I worked like 8 to 10 hours a day, so it was crazy paying the parking spot.
yeah.
So I said to myself, like, I need to buy a batik. I love it. It's pretty. It looks amazing. I want to change my mobility. So I researched on its price, and it was like between 5 and 6,000 euros.
Wow. Wow.
So like
That's expensive. Very expensive. It's almost like a car.
20 bricks? No way.
And when you don't know if it is gonna work here, when
Yeah.
you got a lot of hills,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a,
it's gonna
that's
be
a risk.
like
It's a risk.
yeah,
Yeah, a
maybe
very
you
big
can
one.
pay it, but
And if you
for
can
sure it's
pay
gonna
it-
work. But
Yeah.
if you don't know
Oh, it's
if
gonna work.
I've been,
gonna work.
and even if it works, when it gets damaged or something.
Like, who's going to fix it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, are you two as a couple right now talking about this decision, or is this something that you're doing by? Are you like, hey, you know, Andrea, this is what I'm thinking. Are you involved in this decision to buy the?
he always
No.
show me everything, but I'm not involved. Like
He's gonna do it either way.
yeah,
I have like 3 million pesos.
Close. Almost. You had it almost.
I'm gonna look
Oh,
for.
not all
I'm
of
gonna
them.
look for a local supplier, a local electric bike supplier,
Huh.
and I'm gonna tell him to build me my own frame, so that he can come into my wheelchair, not as a bike user, but as a wheelchair.
Uh-huh.
And he did it.
He made it.
Yeah,
For how much?
6.
Million.
Yeah.
Okay.
6
That's
million
6
versus
million pesos.
6,000 euros.
euros.
Yeah.
5 million. Yeah.
Which-
That's
So-
a
so it's-
huge discount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys patented the design?
Yeah.
Okay.
But well, not really. We are in the process, but not of the actual mat, but the next one.
Oh, I see.
The
The
next
next
generation.
the
Yeah.
next generation.
That's why because they're improving the
Yeah, they-
design.
I talked about 4. The 5th, we did 11 of them, but the 6th, we're gonna do, I don't know how
We're gonna
many.
patent it.
And we're gonna patent it, and we have already 3D
Design.
design renders.
Render.
Oh, things we didn't have on the past with Don Edgar.
So this is so this at this point in the company, it's like kind of where you're right here, but you anticipate
Surely,
taking off.
surely, yeah.
Is the patenting process of, like, let's say an invention, is that process here in Colombia very difficult?
No. Takes a couple of hours, like signing in virtual.
Oh, it's all virtual.
Challenge. No, not all of it, but the first steps do, and then you gotta take your designs
Uh-huh.
to the places they look at it.
Is
Oh,
that
I see.
enforced though? Like, so in Colombia, if you have an idea, you patent it, you know, you have like lingerie, like a thong with no middle. Just like, you know, you're like, I want to invent the thong with no middle. So you make this thong, and people respect that. The government protects you with patents here.
Well,
or-
If you take it to this
You,
place,
you gotta.
maybe they do.
maybe.
But there's like in that field, there's a lot of things that are similar, and you're fighting against. Like for example, it was so difficult for us to get our name became a brand, La Rosa, because there's so many things that are called La Rosa.
Y La Vie en Rose, there's a lot of lingerie
Yeah.
brands with that name.
Yeah, So it was difficult, but we got it actually this year, and we were fighting for it like 2 years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
And with products, it's the same. Actually, we had a friend that started using our perfume. We have a perfume for a brand, like it's especially
Rosa.
yeah, it's especially designed for our products. And she started
Buying it from us.
buying it from us, and she just liked it and started using it in her underwear brand.
In her brand.
And that's a thing for our brand, but we don't have
That's like
Protected.
selling.
yeah, we don't have it protected. So everything that you wanna be recognized for, you gotta pay for it, and you gotta
And
take
yeah.
it there and renew that every year. So it's really hard when you don't have like this huge company that is making a lot of profit. So that's, you just have to arrange that. Like, we have to talk with the
But-
people.
but
Stop using that,
I
because
wanna-
it's not correct. It's not right that you're
But
wearing
and do they
a-
respect
I-
that?
yeah,
don't
they
respect
did
that?
after a while. Like after we said, like, and she was like, "Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing." Yeah. of
Oh,
course.
really?
Yeah.
That's lucky because I don't think in the
That's
United
lucky,
States or
but
Canada.
yeah,
they
they
think
they would be like, "Oh, you don't have it."
Yeah, you don't have the right.
I can. Yeah.
I call
I
my
can use
lawyers.
It. I
I'll
can
call
use it.
my
I like
lawyers.
it. I can use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that like patents, like as Tesla does, they don't gotta be protected or like hidden. They gotta be protected, not hidden. Cause I think most like well okay panties okay protect that stuff, but a mobility issue don't protect it, patent it, but don't protect it.
Yeah, don't hide it.
Because
Yeah, don't hide it.
yeah,
Share it. Yeah.
because
Yeah,
it
share
has
it,
to
man.
be.
I'm not
Share it.
able to buying or to selling every person in the world a mat.
No.
I don't have the capacity to do them, nor to sell them.
Right.
So, why can't I share my knowledge?
Well, the problem is that there's the problem with that is that there's, let's put it this way, you know, it's a big name in the United States of America right now. There's China.
Yeah.
What I mean by that is that, you know, something that my father, who's been in business since I was a child, always told me is like, listen, products are really difficult. Stay
Yeah.
with services. Why? And I was like, why? But why, Dad? Why products? Because I love products. Because you create a product by tomorrow, one person sees it, they call China, and they have it for 10% of the cost that you're
Yeah.
making it at, and doing it faster than you can because people just sit there like this all day. So that's always been the challenge with products, and why I've always stayed away from products. I've tried once or twice, but I stay away from products, and I think it's the same.
I gotta tell you something on that quote.
Mhm.
There was a guy here who knew about math and had in his company as an employee an ex-soldier who fought against guerrilla.
Mhm.
And that guy was in a house bomb. You know what the fuck is a house bomb?
A bomb in a house.
Yeah.
Yeah. But as a surprise. you
Surprise
know?
bomb, yeah.
Yeah, surprise house bomb.
Yeah, yeah. Like an envelope bomb. You open it.
Like there's a house,
Yeah.
and we have the chimney on,
Yeah, yeah.
and the guerrillas go after the bush, and when militaries go to, hey, who the fuck is in the?
Yeah, search the house.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Boom.
Yeah, yeah. Like an
And,
envelope bomb.
yeah, and he got a leg cut off,
Uh-huh.
and his contrary side arm
Gone.
didn't work. No, it was no gun, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
So he had right leg, left arm, and he had had right arm, but it was
It
here,
didn't work.
and no left one. So he used to live in one side of the airport and work on the other side of the airport, but outside of the airport, you know.
Yeah.
it's for you to imagine
The distance, yeah.
And he used to take about 2.5 hours or 2 hours to get to his work every day. So the son of the boss of that guy knew of Matt, and he said, "Hey, Daddy, look, Matt, or this guy, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's reunite and blah blah blah." And they got into a fucking movie like, "Oh, let's make we're gonna give 10 out. Hey, what's the price?" I said, 5 million. No way. I'm gonna bring them from China.
Of course.
They brought 10 for 25 million pesos.
2.5 million each.
So I said like,
They didn't work.
what the fuck?
They were used and
What?
used.
Nearly half the price of
What the
your
fuck?
They didn't
Yeah.
work.
They wanna help one
They brought
and
a
they
lot.
just cut the price down to help more, but they didn't know how to help.
And
Really.
they didn't work. They really didn't work. They're now ruined. They don't
Some
know
of
what
them
to
are
do with
ruined.
them
But why? Why did they get
Because a
ruined?
cheap product, right?
because
Cheap
it's a cheap
products.
product.
Yeah, and
They
they
got
let-
ruined with rain.
and
with-
not only a
with
cheap
use.
one,
Yeah.
It's just
but
cheap.
an electric one. You know, you buy an electric stove, an electric, I don't know,
Whatever.
Anything,
Yeah.
yeah.
from
Digital.
China. That's low price. You know how much time it's gonna.
Well, sometimes,
it's gonna
yeah.
be in
Most
your
time.
kitchen.
Most
Yeah.
time.
Then if it's gonna be under your ass, taking you everywhere.
That's dangerous if it doesn't work.
And if it breaks down, I don't know how you repair it because the
Yeah,
repair is in the
yeah.
factory.
Yeah. I like I said before. If it's damaged, okay.
What do you do?
To Spain? No.
Okay.
What's my cost? Repair cost? Time? What? No. It's not the right way to do it to help people.
Yeah.
But I'm not talking about that decision. No, it's a good decision. Thinking on helping more people.
Right. But do it the right way.
But you don't know when you haven't test products or test a handicap issue.
Right.
How would this affect my life in a good or bad way?
Right. So what's the future for you guys? What do you guys
No.
plan as a couple, other than your business? What do you want to do?
Yeah. What do you go Greece? You trying to go to Greece?
You want to travel?
No, we don't know. Agree. So many fucking steps.
I know. I was thinking
No.
about that. I said you want to go to Greece, and I
Like,
thought
I wanna
about
do
Santorini.
paragliding in Greece,
Yeah, what the fuck
you
you
know?
do in Greece?
We're not going
What's a
there.
flat country? Iceland? No, Iceland's got some hills.
Oh, you get like Sweden,
We're
Switzerland,
going to
Holland.
Ireland.
Everyone's on a
She's
bike.
fucking
Going to
amazed.
Ireland.
She's amazed with US. You know.
I love US. I
US
don't
is
know why.
cool.
It's
Seattle.
always like, why do you want to go there?
I don't
There's
wanna
so
go there.
many places.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm like, let's go there again.
Oh, let's go to
Yes, it's cool. It's wheelchair accessible.
Yeah, it's accessible.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Wheelchair
That's the
accessible.
thing. Yeah.
Does the Grand Canyon have?
I don't know. I
There's-
just have
I'm
people
sure they
there
do.
that I love, and I want to go there all the
Oh,
time because
so
I
you
love
wanna go
people
there.
there.
You deserve to go then.
Yeah, I love it
Yeah.
there.
She's lived like 3 lives in US.
Yeah, my soul had
That's what she says.
Your soul has 3 lives there, and then you got a soul here.
two.
Yeah. She's only here because I am here. Because
Or you would be in the U.S.
yeah,
If he was not here.
or in Ireland.
Yeah, actually yes. I was going back. If I didn't have this relationship, I was going back.
Back
Because
to
I
the
went,
future.
I came back, I got my degree.
Let me tell you something real quick. I'll interrupt you on this because I've been thinking a lot about this topic of a lot of men don't really like to talk about this because they get soft. I'm thinking about this whole concept of love and all these things. I think about that constantly, and honestly, I think about that. What if me right now, in my physical self, my ability to whatever, make money, whatever it is. What if I had an accident? What if I had a fucking accident? Would the people in my life that have said that they loved me, would they be there? And would they love me really the same? Or does it change? Like, this is what, in leading up to this
It will
moment,
fucking
that's what I was saying.
change.
It would
It would
change.
change.
It would change.
There will be
For
some
sure.
of them that will be the same love, but
Mostly with friends, not
I-
not with family because they are.
They're there. But friendship.
Well, I'm yeah, friends.
like you have drinking friends, you have squash friends, you have.
I don't have squash friends.
I don't know.
I don't.
I don't know.
Well,
What
the
sport
things
you
that
But
you
you, could
like.
say, but you could still drink in your wheelchair. You're drinking right now.
Yeah, yeah,
But they change. But stuff changes.
yeah. Very much.
But in relationships,
But
she
things do not change. You change against things.
But do the people that are not now handicapped, do they change? Do they stay with you because okay? You
Well,
talk
like
about-
in a relationship, if you get injured, did your girlfriend would be with you?
I don't. That's the question. That's the
Ah,
question.
That's the question?
At the beginning,
Well,
he
She
said,
stays,
I don't know.
she
It depends.
stays, she stays.
It depends. Maybe not.
I had a girlfriend, and
Maybe
she,
not.
and she was in the U.S. when I got injured. And when she got down to Colombia, she was my girlfriend.
she was
Yes, and not good. Until
not good.
Yes, all good,
All good.
all very good.
Until what?
Until I was until here.
What do you mean by that?
You were fed up with her?
What's that?
What do you mean?
Tired
What do
of
you mean?
her?
Yeah,
Tired
so
of-
much like she.
Why?
Was,
Why?
she was always mad. you know?
Okay, so let's. So
Like what I told before.
So, okay.
Women are always mad.
But why?
What-
Because
Maybe-
because you smoke weed, because you didn't smoke weed, because you go late,
did
because
not
you go
smoke weed
early,
today,
because you
you
go
motherfucker.
drunk,
What
because
is
you
your
don't go
real name,
drunk,
Matt?
because you
What kind of
study,
name is
because you
that?
don't study, because
Yeah.
you work, because you
Okay.
don't work. That's good, but it's okay.
Here's-
I love you. I'm not talking about you. I was talking about her.
Yes, not about you. He's not talking about you. Well, magic woman.
And
Magic
Nah.
woman. But
Like,
okay,
what the
okay.
fuck?
Quick, real question. We don't even know if this is going to be part of the episode.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna ask this. One of the first things that you said is that everything changed. No
No está
motorbikes.
mamando.
You said no motorbikes. Blah blah. Sex, obviously, right?
no,
Obviously.
sex go on, but
Sex
it
goes on
changes.
differently, but
Yeah.
differently. So, okay. Do you care about answering the questions I'm gonna ask you?
No.
Okay.
No, she's
So-
I don't know.
open.
So you met him before he was paralyzed,
Yeah.
but sexually you met him
After that.
after he was paralyzed.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you meet him and you're like, well, this is going to get sexual, you know it's a different sexual experience
Yeah.
than you've had before. Is it like you in your love for him thinking like, this is going to be a sexual experience. It's not the sexual experience that I know before, but it's going to be a sexual experience, and I really want to know what that sexual
Yeah.
experience is like. Is that
I was
what it
curious
is?
actually.
You're curious.
Yeah, I was curious.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I knew that was going to be different, but I didn't know well exactly what was
What
going
it
to
was gonna
be.
happen,
Yeah, because
Would it have been different if you met him when he was not paralyzed? Like, just your opinion, your honest opinion.
okay.
If you met him,
Yeah.
right? He's walking around, running around, jumping off the walls, what the fuck ever.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, he's paralyzed. And you have to change that sexual experience. Do you think it would have been different?
Maybe yes.
Like, do you think you'd be like, oh, wow, well, this is not what I was planning for? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, is it
Yeah.
a different...
Maybe yes. I don't know. Because I wasn't in that position and I have no idea. You know?
Yeah, that's
I have no
That's a
idea.
beautiful thing.
Yeah, that's like you can't.
Yeah,
you
I
can't
met
even
him
no,
like
but
that.
just
Actually,
because-
if you know someone that is not walking, the only thing that you know is that he is not walking. You don't know anything else. You don't know anything else. He has to explain it to you slowly. And that is like step by step because you don't get to know him, you don't get to like him, and at the same time you don't get to get that information. He won't know you, and he won't say at the same time that he's flirting with you. He won't say, look, I have a different condition with my sexual thing,
Mm-hmm.
he won't say that. You're gonna get
To know
that
Yeah, I agree with
after
that.
a while.
Yeah, and you would obviously think about that
Well, after a while.
after a while, yeah.
Because I liked him, and I was like, I don't even know if I wanna have
You
sex
just
with
wanted
him.
to kiss me and then
Yeah. Actually, I don't know if this is
she wanna play me.
getting like really
Yeah. No, but it's
She wanted to play
intimate
me
or
because
something,
she had her
it was my
5
second
years.
sexual relationship.
She was her. She had her
Relationship.
5 years boyfriend, and she just
He was my second sexual relationship.
wow.
yeah, and she just wanted to kiss me.
Yeah, I
But
didn't
then she started
like.
to want it
I
to
wasn't
more.
thinking about it. I wasn't thinking about it when I met him. When I was confused. I was thinking, like I wasn't thinking about it.
Pero
But
usted qué piensa de eso?
After a while, like this is gonna get sexual.
Yeah. But you find ways around it, and
Yeah,
and,
I was
and you're happy.
I didn't care about nothing. Like
I remember one
Interesting.
day she
Very
said to me like, I don't know. One day I'm gonna be with you. Like that, like, eh?
And you're like, okay.
Okay. Let that day come.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
Wow, man.
That's cool.
Amazing. I think
Yeah,
that's
that's-
just like it's
that's
just
an amazing
because that's the
story.
stuff that this has nothing to do with Medellin or Colombia or anything, but that's the type of shit I think about. I really do think about
Well,
like
it's like when you have sex with a woman and she finds out that you have a micro penis. Like, how do you adjust?
yeah.
I don't. I just keep pumping away.
She adjusts.
I just keep fucking just pumping that micro till just I do this. Do that face. El micro es cara del micro. But it's sad. I just wanted to.
It's triste.
It's so triste.
So triste.
It's so triste. But no, but it's actually like literally, man. Like
But that's like, I think that's the resilience of the human nature and the human spirit and love, really. Like, if you
Yeah.
think about it, because we're both guys like in our 40s.
in her what?
I'm 38, 39. He's 40.
I'm not in the 40s. I'm out. I'm like on the line. I'm like, hey,
You have
40s.
officially
how are-
Can I
how
come in?
are-
The 30s.
Yeah, can I? Can
Man.
I?
Can I get
Can
it?
I get in?
And no one
Can I-
accepted
But
me yet.
I'm
no.
okay with that. I'm okay with being
You're in your
my
40s.
40s. I'm
Yeah,
all
you
right
fuck-
with
fuck
that.
you, you're 40s.
We're in our 40s and we've never
You don't know.
and we have problems
Never
with
had
women.
sex.
Joel has only had one sexual partner, and we have our problems, and then we see a couple like you guys
Yeah,
that
and
are
I'm
like
jealous.
in love
Seriously, I'm
and
jealous. I'm jealous.
and defying the obstacles.
I can
and-
imagine
and-
the unique sex partners you have here in Medellin for 10 years. Only one.
Unique
I
sex-
assure you that. I mean, I'm living in El Poblado, you know.
Unique sex-
only one sex partner, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I can see that. I imagine the girls, you know? The
No,
girls.
you can't imagine. You imagine here. I had one experience in my life. One. Just one.
And Medellin is spelling backwards, you know?
Yeah, because
That's the
when
way
you
your
see it on the
sexual
camera,
life is. It's a backwards sexual life.
Medellin.
It's a weird
So
fucking-
okay, closing questions, Joel. What do you want to ask as a closing question yourself?
You go first.
So, well, first of all, I want to thank you guys for being on the podcast. I think it's been a very amazing podcast. It's
Thank
been
you.
definitely one of the most memorable because obviously we've never had a person that's been in a wheelchair
On a fourth floor.
on a fourth floor that Joel had to carry
With
up
no
Yeah.
elevator.
with no elevator.
And
that
a girl
will be
and a
fixed.
girl and a girl that loves him.
And a girl that
That's-
loves him, and they work
No,
together.
and a hot blonde.
A hot
That
blonde.
blonde.
Woo, a hot
Ah,
blonde.
es que es
Ay,
una-
It's the hot blonde. Yeah.
And you gotta put the pictures on.
Oh yeah.
On hair, on
Yeah,
dick
put the
things.
lingerie.
Yeah,
Hey,
lingerie
hey, hey,
pictures.
send the fucking.
Holy
Yes. It's gonna be the hottest
She's
episode.
gonna be the model.
Hey,
She's gonna
agree to it.
She's been the
Agree to
model
it.
of La Rosa.
Really?
Yeah.
Like low, ¿cómo se dice?
Low profile.
Low-
Low
Low
profile.
budget. Low budget.
I
That's
know
why.
because you are the administrator and also the
I
model.
know.
Let me tell you something.
And the provider
let me
and
tell you
the,
something.
Yeah,
and the
low budget.
designer.
Martin
That-
is
that
not
is
a
the
very
why.
jealous guy. So, I was gonna call her Laura. Andrea is gonna send us all the photos that we're gonna We're gonna talk
I
about
am
the
not.
most serious
Thank
shit.
God
I
you're
am
saying
not.
Laura and not I.
That would be an
¿Qué dijo?
issue, wouldn't it?
Que
Nah,
si
that
quiere
would
que
be
dice
good,
Laura
nah.
y no yo.
Ah, siquiera mi hijo, porque.
So we're gonna throw these photos up.
Porque,
We're gonna put both photos of Andrea and Matthew, which is his long Christian pre-slavery name. Matt is the short name. We're gonna put them both in some lingerie and throw them up on the screen so you guys
We
can watch
actually
them.
have
Yeah, we have.
You have some, the two of you
That's great.
together.
Yeah.
Okay,
Actually,
okay.
For La Rosa. It was
Really,
amazing.
the two of you together?
Really?
It has a lot of engagement. It
Fuck
had.
yeah.
I mean.
That's what I'm doing tonight,
Yeah.
everyone. You guys go to the bar. I know where I'll be tonight.
Wow. Okay. Well, thank you guys for being on the podcast. Thank you guys for joining us live. And for those of you guys watching the recorded version, make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you check out Matt on Instagram.
Matt dot Movilidad.
Movilidad in
Matt
Spanish.
Movilidad.
Mobility in Spanish.
With
Y La Rosa.
small B.
Lingerie.
La Rosa Lingerie.
La
Or
Rosa
lingerie.
Lingerie in
In
Instagram.
Instagram.
It's on the screen.
Yeah,
You'll see
and we'll share it on the in the description on the screen.
Did I already said Matt comes from La Rosa?
Yeah, you said that in the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, you said that in the beginning.
That comes from La Rosa.
Yeah, so thank you guys. Make sure to share, make sure to follow. We will answer your comments in the coming episodes as well. If you have questions, make sure to do it there because we also monitor the comments and questions and we always answer. Thank you guys a lot. Thank you both.
you.
This was an awesome
Thank
podcast.
you.
We'll see you guys next time.
Thank you very much. Episode number 54, 55, 50, whatever. Thank you.
Thank you. Now it's time to pee. I gotta pee so bad.
I'm dying.
Hey, so.
That's it.
If you want to see Andrew in a skinny leopard print thong, please be sure to follow us and listen to us on Spotify, iTunes, or any other major podcast platforms. And Andrew, if they want to see our ugly faces, what should they do?
They could see us on Facebook, on Instagram, and YouTube for show.